Hello, it's me, Crazy Rebecca, Dances with Pitbulls. I bet you wonder where I've been. I bet you wonder what I've been doing. One hair. I've been trying to wrap up some big projects. The baby clothes quilt. I've been working my fingers to the bone on these things, but it's hard to film. It's hard to film me doing these because I sit in this chair to do it. I can't do it standing up in there. And I can't sit down and do it in there because I can't see the camera. If I do that, I'm trying to figure out if I need a webcam, which I don't want to spend the money on right now. But anyway, I've been working on this blanket. It's from this book, which I have to tell you, the Champaign Public Library, you get to take books out for 3 weeks at a time, and they automatically renew them up to 10 times. You can literally keep a book for a half a year as long as nobody else wants it. So this. And I've been using the chart at this point, and I am clear up to this row. So you can see I have only one row left. But that takes a lot of yarn to go around. So I'm playing yarn chicken, and this is the last skein of vintage wool that I got from Goodwill. Remember that good yarn haul? I will put the link up there. And yeah, and yes, I think it's an ugly color. Some people might like it. I'm sorry, I don't like it. So let me get this going, and I will explain what's going to happen. Somebody had said, well, you can dye it with Kool-Aid, which is probably true. But okay, look at me go. Look at me go. And now I have to wind this into a ball. But okay, first I gotta find the end. Okay. I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby for 74 cents, which, hello, it is Tulip Red. I'm going to dip dye it. I'm going to just dye the edge, and then hopefully it'll ombre and be way cool. And that actually will fit in my color scheme here. So since it is springtime once again, I've had horrible allergies, and I've started this video before and I had a coughing fit. And my hair, it's okay. It's okay. So anyway, springtime allergies, I'm on the Flonase and Zyrtec, which I use the generics, but the Flonase gives me wild, realistic dreams that wake me up in their intensity, and so I've had to sleep longer to make up for the lost sleep from the dreams. Let me arrange myself in a more dignified manner. It's been... I can't even. I have dreamed about Dirty Rotten Husband number 1, Dirty Rotten Husband number 2. I've dreamed horrible dreams. I've dreamed wonderful dreams. And it's exhausting. It's exhausting. But I must use the Flonase, and let me tell you why. Because my sinuses drain into my ears and give me earaches that make me want to take a knitting needle and do that in my ear. So I have to weigh the pros and cons. Do I want to have an earache, or do I want to suffer through some vivid dreams? So far, I'm choosing the dreams because no. I mean, you have this earache and you think, what is wrong with me? What's wrong? And every time I go to the doctor, he's like, it's your sinuses. You need to use Flonase. I'm like, after the third time, I'm like, okay, I get it. Now I get it. I can just do that. Why don't I just do that? So we have a Sam's card for work. So I went to Sam's and I bought, 6 bottles of Flonase. That should last me through next year, literally. Could sing Flight of the Bumblebee until I mess that up right there. Or the William Tell Overture. Okay, so I'll take a little break from this, but I do want you to see me crocheting. But what I could do is just cut it, because I've had to piece it together anyway, because it's vintage and there have been weak spots in it. So a little bit more. Remind me, my scissors are right there. Okay. This is where I ran out of yarn. I'm so close. I'm so very close. I just want to get this done. I want to get that baby clothes quilt done. I've almost got the top sewn together. Then it's piecing the back and putting those two together. So I'm at the chain 4 and make a shell. I'm not worried about these little thingies right now. And, okay, update on the house. You know how this house is. You know how the landlords are. I had to get the mower serviced because it would barely start. So I'm like, I'm not putting up with this. So, really? Also, oh, well, back to the landlord. I put the receipt for that, for the gas because gas is $2.79 now. And also I fixed the toilet. So the part that I bought for the toilet, I put that receipt in there. And then I told, this is not, there's two of them. This is not my so-called friend. This is the other one. He's the one that actually gets the rent checks. I told him about the leak in the basement. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. But I haven't had any heat. And it's been getting cold, so I've been using my little space heater. And I've been fine. It's not that I'm freezing to death or anything. And the plants are fine. It's just that I called the furnace guy. And he's like, no, I won't come down there. He won't pay me. I'm like, dude, is there something you could talk me through? Well, he's like, what's the code say? I said, it's number 1 standby. He goes, that's what it should be. I was down in the basement with the spider webs and the leak and yeah. And he's like, touch the pipes coming off of it because it's a boiler. He said they should have hot water in them. I'm like, okay, only one of them does. And it was cold. I said it should be both of them. Because there's, 2 apartments with heat right now. He's like, well, I'll tell you what, if it doesn't work later or whatever, because I'm always like, well, maybe it'll heal itself. Then if you have Mike call me, I will come down. But I will not come down if Ray calls me. Okay. So I decided I could live with it. And I went down there the other day for something. And I touched... Oh, it was making this racket. This horrible racket. I'm like, oh, he's got to come. He's got to come. I can't live like this. But I traced it to this box thing on the pipe. And I turned this little knob and it stopped. So, it's been a nightmare. So I have to talk to Mike that before September, the guy has got to come here. I think there's a blocked pipe. It's not my thermostat. It's working fine. I think there's buildup, from hard water. I think there's buildup in the pipe that leads to my apartment. I don't know. That's just a feeling I got when it was making this noise. Like something was blocking it and it was causing the pipe to vibrate or whatever. Because then both 2 pipes had hot water in them, but I did not have heat. Or it's the wiring to the thermostat that's bad. So then I got thinking, oh, he's going to be mad my stuff is upstairs, but I'm going to just tell him, please, if you fix the basement, I can move my stuff from upstairs down to the basement, right? So I don't know, but I want that upstairs apartment. If they are going to fix it, actually, ever, or if somebody buys this house or whatever, I want that apartment. There's 4 good closets. I only have 1. I got 1 and a wet basement. So now I'm kind of nervous. I'm just waiting for him to call and say, you owe me that. And I'll say, I wish I could say, because people are like, that's not your responsibility to mow that yard. Okay, no, it's not. But I like it to look nice. And if I let it go, it's going to look like crap. And who knows when it would get mowed. And no, I'll mow it. And now I have Blake to help. So it's fine. Everything's fine. I checked my little container garden, and green onions are up and the sugar snap peas are up, and I'm really excited about that. So I need to find out what time it is. This is the land of many devices here. 8:45. Becky gets here about 9:15, so I still have time to eat and put my makeup on. Oh, I've been playing my guitar more, but then my voice. And if you think that's not a problem, think again. Oh, and then I get invited to a party on May 11th, and they're like, bring your guitar. And I'm like, yeah, no. Why, you play so good? Well, yeah, if you want to come to my house and sit here, just me and you, I will play. I don't do crowds. I don't want to. Well, you play on the internet. I'm like, have you ever played music on the internet? It's you and your computer, or you and your phone. It's not you looking at 20 people. Even though, there's a possibility that 20 people may be watching you. You're not looking at them, and they're not talking and disrupting you. They're not trying to sing along or trying to get you to play songs that you don't know. And I play obscure songs. I'm sorry. And I don't want to hear, well, we don't know that one, or, no. And this was when I lived with Elijah's mom, Barb. Okay, that was gross. I don't know where my thing is. Barb's mom, Elijah's mom, Barb, played the fiddle. And she would play like at festivals and stuff, or square dances or whatever. So I thought, okay, we can work a little something up and let's do a video or something. Well, the first thing she said to me, and you got to realize this woman was strange. She goes, oh, we could have a square dance. I'm like, no. Can't we just like play a couple songs? She goes, oh, you don't play out? And I said, no. And she goes, oh, well, that's too bad. And after that, I never once got her to play the fiddle while I played the guitar. I only once got her to sing with me, which she could harmonize really good. And if she couldn't play in front of a bunch of people, she didn't want to do it. Well, I'm the opposite. If I can't play in front of just one person, I don't want to do it. So anyway, these people, more than one people, were coming up to me because what I did was I did a couple of Instagram lives where I played my guitar. And they're like, we didn't know you played the guitar and sang, blah, blah, blah. And you should play at Corey's party. And I'm like, you know what? Not every musician wants an audience. I can't explain it. And of course, the people who were trying to get me to do it are not musicians. They don't know stage fright. It's like, and it's not, I can overcome my stage fright. Once I get going, I'm fine. It's the fact that I get distracted by people talking. And people don't just sit like you're at Austin City Limits. No. They talk while you're playing. And I can't do it. I can't concentrate, I get distracted. And I found this out, you know. I've tried, and I don't know. I don't know why I have to keep explaining to myself. I don't know why they can't take no for an answer. So what I did promise to do was put my guitar in the car, and we'll just see how it goes for the other people. And maybe at the end, if these said people that asked me to do it are still there and there's only 4 or 5 people, maybe I will do it. They're like, well, can't you just play along? I'm like, well, only if I have the music or somebody is shouting out the chords to me. I can't just play by ear along. I just can't. I need my music. I need my lyric sheets. I have like 4 loose leaf notebooks full of lyrics and chords to songs. That's how I play. So, no. And trust me, the songs I play, you've never heard them, and I just don't think you'd enjoy it. Unless, because if it was one-on-one, I could share and they could see what I was playing. The only song I can think about doing is Wagon Wheel by Old Crow Medicine Show, that maybe everybody's heard of. Yeah. But we'll see. I will keep you informed, actually, on how that goes. What I want to do is take my Star Wars trivia game and play trivia with all the Star Wars fans. That's what I want to do. My friends, Kayla and Alex, oh my gosh, they went to the Chicago thing, Star Wars Celebration, and their costumes were so spectacular. He has a stormtrooper. He made her a TIE fighter pilot. They made his brother if you saw Solo, the tribal people that end up being the start of the Resistance, the leader of the tribal, they made his brother that costume, and it looked better than the original. So what I want to do is I want to get my red and black steampunk outfit done. It's out at Virginia's. Get that done. Okay, also they have red and black Mandalorian outfits, his and hers. Their capes are black with a red lining. I want to do a photo shoot. And Elijah's like, I don't think steampunk and Star Wars will go together. And I'm like, you just watch it. You watch me make it work, buddy. It will work. I say so. It'll work because I say it will. And I already have some storyboards in my head on how to make it work. But I think we would look stunning together in red and black. Okay. So I'm going to quit. That eats up the yarn so fast. And like I said, I'm playing yarn chicken. But I'm going to, even if I have to switch to something else, I'm going to dye it. Or I may do, I don't know, I may do this on the edge because I have 2 balls of that. We'll see. We'll see. So let's call this good, and let me show you. Let's see, I showed you these, right? Where's the other ones? Oh, here they are. This is what I have left. 2. And these are mostly done. And am I missing one? Yes. I'm missing one, but trust me, it's fantastic too. It's fabulous also. Nope, not these. Oh, and I worked a little bit on this. And the baby clothes quilt. It's huge. It's huge. Where is that last? Oh well, it has to be here. It has to be here. Ah, I'm sitting on it. This goes in the pile with the not finished. So, take care. Please don't forget me. I'm around. I'm around. How's my hair looking? Okay. And I will catch you later. Au revoir.